Can you imagine being born a prince with every luxury in the world, yet walking away from it all, the throne, the palaces, the wife, the newborn child, in the middle of the night, never to return? What could make a man do this? What burning question could make someone leave everything behind? This is the story of Siddhartha Gautama, the prince who wanted nothing, who became the Buddha. And once you hear it, you'll never look at life the same way again. The dream before birth. It all began with a dream. Queen Mahamaya dreamt of a white elephant entering her womb, a sign that a great soul was about to be born. On a full moon night in Lumbini, under the shade of a sal tree, Siddhartha was born. The heavens were said to have rejoiced, flowers rained from the sky, and sages declared, "This child will either rule the world, or renounce it." The golden cage. From the very start, his father King Suddhodana feared the prophecy. He didn't want his son to become a monk. So he created a golden prison, a palace filled with every comfort and luxury imaginable. Siddhartha grew up with dancers, gardens, fountains, and endless pleasures. But the more his father tried to hide the truth of life, the more curious Siddhartha became. The 4 shocking sights. One day, Siddhartha left the palace in his chariot. For the first time, he saw what ordinary life looked like. 1. An old man, weak, trembling, with wrinkles on his face. 2. A sick man, groaning in pain, helpless. 3. A dead body, lifeless, carried on a stretcher. 4. A monk, calm, detached, full of peace. Siddhartha was shaken. He asked himself, how can I enjoy these luxuries when suffering surrounds life everywhere? The Great Escape. The birth of his son Rahula felt like another chain. He whispered, a new chain has been forged. That very night, he looked at his sleeping wife Yashodhara and newborn child one last time. With tears in his eyes, he kissed them silently, and left the palace on horseback. At the forest's edge, he cut off his royal hair, exchanged his robes for those of a beggar, and walked into the wilderness. The great renunciation had begun. 6 years of struggle. Siddhartha went from teacher to teacher, from forest to forest. He tried severe fasting, eating only a grain of rice a day. His body became weak, almost skeletal. But then he realized, neither indulgence nor extreme suffering leads to truth. The path must be the middle one. This discovery was revolutionary, the night of enlightenment. In Bodh Gaya, Siddhartha sat under a peepal tree, vowing not to rise until he found the truth. Mara, the lord of illusion, attacked him with storms, demons, and temptations. But Siddhartha remained unshaken, calm as the ocean. At dawn, as the morning star rose, Siddhartha's mind opened. He saw the cycle of birth and death, the cause of suffering, and the way out of it. He was no longer Siddhartha, the prince. He was now the Buddha, the awakened one. Turning the wheel of Dharma. Buddha's first teaching was in Sarnath, where he spoke of the 4 noble truths: suffering, its cause, its end, and the path. The Eightfold Path: right view, intention, speech, action, livelihood, effort, mindfulness, concentration. For the next 45 years, he spread his message of compassion, wisdom, and peace. Kings became his followers. Beggars became his disciples. Even his wife and son joined the Sangha. The final teaching. At 80, lying between 2 sal trees in Kushinagar, Buddha spoke his last words. All things are impermanent. Work diligently for your own liberation. With that, he entered Mahaparinirvana, freedom from all cycles of life and death. So what do we learn from the prince who gave up everything? That happiness does not lie in gold, thrones, or palaces. It lies in compassion, in wisdom, in freeing ourselves from endless desires. Buddha's story is not just history. It's a mirror for us today. If we want true peace, we must walk the middle path. If this story of Buddha touched your heart, give this video a like, share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe for more life-changing stories. Because wisdom from 2,600 years ago is still the light we need today.